Sunday, February 12th, 10:25 a.m. New York time. Going to discuss day trading, this financial instrument, which is the S&P 500 futures. Because it's a futures product, not a stock. We're talking about the futures S&P 500. Yes, you could trade the S&P 500 on the stock market, on the options market, and the futures market. Well, this one I'm showing you, the symbol is /ES. This is with the CME Group exchange. There are different financial exchanges in the United States. There are some financial exchanges that only let you trade options. There are some that only let you trade stocks. There are some only that let you trade futures. Well, the CME Group offers you futures and options. Yep. But there are several futures exchanges in the United States, and there are several option exchanges again. But this one, again, we're focused on the CME Group, and the financial instrument they offer is the S&P 500 /ES. On this exchange, all the financial instruments start with a /. That being said, we'll look at the regular E-mini S&P 500. So I have two grids here. On the right is the 15-minute. The left is the 5 minutes. You can see here on the chart, it says 15 minutes. And here on the left, 5 minutes. We'll open up the grid here, looking at the 15 minutes. This yellow horizontal line on the top and yellow horizontal line on the bottom, that represents that I drew in it, the high and low from the prior week. Yeah. So I'm going to show you the past 5 trading days, but the start of the past 5 trading days, I'd first labeled that high and low of that prior week. But you can see here, this past 5 trading days, we never took out that prior week high or low. Now let's zoom in here. So past Sunday was here. That was past Friday. So I'm going to focus on this video on the New York session. New York session being 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. You see it's here in this golden box. 8 a.m. is before the U.S. stock market opens, but the futures market's already open. In that past Friday, this was the low, right here, that blue horizontal dotted line. And the high was here, this blue dotted horizontal line. So let's go back a little bit here. Friday closed here. Sunday night, 6 p.m. when it opens here. It gapped down. Yep. It also, that first 15-minute candle did test that low of Friday. Trended up. Let's zoom in some more. So all this includes the Asian session and London session, but we're going to focus on the New York session. Again, each candle being 15 minutes. So again, let's zoom out so you can identify what's happening here. Apologize. We already knew overnight, that first 15-minute, like I said, broke down and tested the low of Friday. Well, coming into the New York session at 8 a.m., the low of Friday now became resistance on top. You also had the numbers, solid number, red, horizontal, double zeros, and halves. And the red horizontal numbers, dotted line, quarters and 75s, significant meanings, events. Watch for those possible price action. Yep. So coming into that 8 a.m. session, that was a selling resistance. We knew the overnight, the prior day low, and the horizontal from the 41.25 was, well, looking for trade ideas. You can sit on hands and wait for reversals or price rejections. Yep. So one could look for a retest of the quarters or retest that overnight low and possibly playoffs or reversals. So let's see how that looks. Let's zoom in. Red candle, green candle, reversal. Yes, it made a higher high, higher low, but it reversed. And the next candle made a lower low, lower high. Big wicks on the bottom, buyer stepping, big wicks on the buyer bottom. Next one stepping by and reversed. That red candle, higher high, higher low. Green candle, higher high, higher low. Again, if you're sitting on hands and waiting for one of these to be tested, well, look at this one. Red candle, huge trading range. Again, this occurred during the 9:30 a.m. New York session open. It tested 41.25 round number, and that Friday low rejected it. Let's go look at the 5 minutes. Zoom in. Five-minute candles. Yep. Even though this green candle, first 5-minute green candle, the 9:30 to 9:35 closed green, higher high, higher low. What a fake out that was. Yep. It rejected that low. Next candle, inside candle, solid body, indecision, breakout. Yeah, a lot of whipsaw in here. A lot of whipsaw, excuse me. So one might be sitting on hands, look for the trade opportunity. So maybe you'll be waiting till after 10:30 in the morning. Look what happened 10:30 in the morning. Bullish pin bar. Yeah, bullish pin bar. And then that reversal. Again, nice candle there. Bullish pin bar reversed. Went back up. So let's see how that looks on the 15 minutes. Big green candle. Huge wick like a spring bar. Nice. Well, where's the trade out there? Swing points on the 15-minute. Let's zoom out here as you can see. Sunday night Asian session, London session, and down here you have this swing low. So let's label that swing low right there. Off the 15-minute, that's fine. I'll put that Monday pre-market. Sorry, pre-market. This is one way to look for trade ideas. Zoom in. So again, pre-market right there. 5:45 a.m., that swing low. And then from there, it ran up. Like I said, during that New York session, from the 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. window, it tested. Well, let's look at that 5 minutes, see if there was a trade signal. Here we are on the 5 minutes. That was a swing low there in 5 minutes. Simply sitting on hands and waiting. If this gets tested, it did, got tested. That 5-minute candle tested it, rejected, closing below it. Bullish pin bar. Okay, that's a setup. Your trigger, looking for the trend reversal. Here became the trend reversal. Trend reversal meaning a higher high, higher low. That 5-minute got done. And then one could have entered on this third candle. First candle, the setup, retesting the swing low. Second candle was the reversal. And when that completes, not during it, because it could be a fake out, when that completes, there was your entry you could have taken on this candle. And you could have done that faster also on the 1 minute too, just to show you. If you entered when this, as soon as that green candle got done, you enter on that candle. Bullish. Look, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Yep, you could have taken it up to potentially, seeing that you knew this number, 41.25, was resistance in the past. We could have targeted that as your profit target, not knowing it's going to run all the way up here. But nice move. So let's look at it on the 15-minute. Yep, on the 15-minute. Your new pass here is resistance. Again, using the higher time frame to look for setups and looking to take the trade on the lower time frame. As well on the higher time frame too, if you see it. But let's go to the next. That was just one day. That was the past Monday. But this just simply the past 5 trading days. There we go. So from that Monday, we'll go into looking at the Tuesday overnight, which was really the Monday overnight, sorry. So first, at the end of that Monday, labeling the low was here, which was that pin bar. And the high of Monday was the overnight session during the Asian session. Got here, sorry, 15-minute candles we're looking at. So let's zoom in some more. Monday night, it was the Asian session, London session, and then coming into the Tuesday morning, New York session, the 8 a.m. Yeah. As we're coming down here, again, that number 41.25, we knew it was acting support, resistance, prior day. broke below it, closed below it, the trend went down. One could have done what? Well, again, before you start that New York session 8, you could have been looking to label some of these swing points, potential trade setups. There was a high. There was a high. All this overnight, this was the low. Swing low. Pre-market Tuesday. And then I'll show you on the 5 minutes. Swing high, swing low. The point is there's still swing points. And then another one, swing high. So the Monday evenings, overnight into the Tuesday morning. Let's go forward now. Look at it. Make sure I have this label from the 8. Yep. There we go. So if you're trading during that New York session from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., we already have potential targets on the downside. If you're trading bearish, looking for a potential retest of the swing low or swing high. Well, New York session opens, red, lower low, lower high. Again, target on the downside. Okay, entry signal you want to look for. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Take this to Tuesday. Again, that was the high, low, just one of the nearest swing lows. Consolidation, consolidation, break below it, impulse move down. Yep, this was consolidation. You could also say that was definitely a swing low. Broke below that. One could have taken that trade. Huge impulse move down. Just because, again, it broke a consolidation. Consolidation. What are consolidations? Bunch of candles overlapping. Massive consolidations. Impulse move down. Short. You have your stop up there because, again, that consolidation was hovering around that quarter is 41.25, and this rejected it. Look, 5 minute candle. The top of it made a lower high, lower low, impulse move down. You might say you're late for the trade. Okay. If that's not the kind of entry you don't want to use, don't take it. But again, if you took that after it got done, you'd be getting in during this candle. And if you kept on trading with the lower lows, potential target was the swing low. It tested it, broke below it. Maybe you closed there for that gain between here and here as a gain. Yep. If you're looking for the bullish entry, well, look at these. Let's take this one off or lighten the color. Massive consolidation over here during the New York session. Bunch of wicks on the bottom, lower lows, lower highs, and looking for that reversal. Yep. So let's put this on the higher time frame. On the 15 minutes, zoom in. All that sell-off during that consolidation, you could have labeled that swing high. Off the 15-minute candle. Yeah, so you have the trends going lower, low, low, but swing high right there. Here was that swing high. Impulse move broke above it. Consolidation, reversal. Again, why would you want to necessarily take right there when that form? Again, you would wait till it gets done. And look what it did, big tail on the top, but you're looking for that retracement. It was a failure. Reversal right there, that green candle. One could have taken that if you're doing the reversal. And then you have that huge move up for gains. Zoom out, look at one more. Wednesday. So that was a Tuesday night here. Sorry, regular trading hours Tuesday. Tuesday night, Asian session. Then Wednesday morning, London session. Coming to the New York session. That was a high of Tuesday right there. And that was a low of Tuesday right there. So the New York session, London session, and Asian session never took out that prior day's high or low. So those obviously never got tested, but you certainly have what? 41.75, hash 41.50, 41.25. Big round numbers. New York session, 41.50 gets tested, which was a new low from overnight, because overnight never tested that new low, again, leading bearish bias. Yeah, even though you have that reversal up there, again, look for your swing points. Label swing points. Swing high. 15-minute, I'm just labeling that, letting that know. Now let's go on to the 5 minutes. Okay, we're on the 5 minute now. Again, the trend was low, and we know it was bearish because it never even tested that high of Tuesday night. And then the Asian session, London session were making lower lows, lower lows. And then New York opening session made lower lows. Well, now on the 5 minute, let's zoom in. Hopefully, let me remove these first, because these were the prior days. I'll just grade them out so they don't stay down as much. Now we'll go back to the 5 minutes. So in the 5 minutes, very tight consolidation there. Look at this green candle. It tested big round number 41.50. Rejected, closing below it. Shows buyer's demand there. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a swing point it was taken out. It tested these big numbers. Again, to me, these round numbers are very important potential trade ideas. Green candle tested it, rejected it, and then reversed. Green candle higher, high, higher, low. Or maybe you took that trade when it broke above there. Or when this got done, you took it some points on that one. Or, like I said, these swing points on the upside, you waited for a retest. The retest never came. But you had a divergency. High there, higher high, reversal. Remember, divergencies, very important potential trade ideas. So, reversal. Red candle made a lower high, lower low, trend reversed. One could have entered after that reversal, which would have been during that candle, and nice move down, broke below that 41.50. Again, you could do this on multiple time frames, showing the higher time frames. Take it down to 1 minute. And then after the New York session, went down and test numbers again. 41.25. Look at that. Bunch of rejections on the 5 minute candle. Big wicks on the bottom. And then acceleration. Potential trade reversal. Let's look on the 15 minutes. Let me just see some on 5 minutes. Yep, there we go. 41.25. 41.25. Zoom in a little bit. There we go on the 15 minutes. Reversal. This green candle made a higher low, higher high. So trend reversal. Big solid body, very bullish. If you do candlestick reading, that's very bullish. Inside candle, indecision. Well, one could have taken a trade when this green candle broke above that inside candle. Bullish, could have wrote it up here. So let's label this to see how it looks like on a 5 minute, because you can have multiple screens at the same time. Right there, label is green lines, so it is bullish. And that candle formed at the 12:20. Actually, let's zero that out. There we go. And also put a little line on that high up there, so we know that was an inside candle. Should have been the 12 o'clock one. Yeah, maybe. Yep, there we go. Inside candle. Inside candle. Let's go look on the 5 minutes, see how that looks. There we go. Remember, 3 of these makes up that inside candle, and that breakout was here on this one here. So one could have taken long on the high of this breakout right here on this candle. And the next one made a higher high, higher low. Well, it reversed here, but as it went up, opportunity to make a few points. Yeah, and you might have this on the faster time frame, the 1 minute. Let's just skim through the 15-minute ones on the past few other days. High of Wednesday there, low of Wednesday there. coming into the pre-market Thursday open. We'll look at that. During the London session, went up and tested the high of that day and reversed. That ended up being the end of that high of that day, reversal. Potential trade out there is divergencies, higher high, not a higher high. Interesting, reversals. Here, that low of Wednesday was tested here, and it broke below it. Swing lows, swing highs on the 5 minutes. Five minutes. Again, we know the rejections were up here on the higher time frame from looking at. Again, you can look for entry signals, triggers on the lower time frames. Pretty much watch and repeat in some aspects what I'm just showing. So I don't need to go over every single day to show what you're looking at. But again, these price levels, not studies, not moving averages, not MACDs, not RSIs, looking at these significant price levels from swing points, be it a swing high, swing low, divergencies, and these big round numbers, quarters, 50s, double zeros, 75s, to see how things play out there. And let's just see on a Friday, that one more point. This was Thursday. Huge trading range. Thursday nights from Asian session. Friday morning during London session, huge sellout. And then the New York regular session on Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Big trading range. You see a lot of these V patterns. V patterns, but higher lows. Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So again, buyers stepping on these dips. I'm going to label them on the 15-minute, and then we can look at it on the 15-minute. I mean, on the 5 minutes. And we'll do one more with also the price level. On the 5 minute now, looking on Friday. Zoom in. So now we look at the 5 minutes. So we already identified on the 15-minute, that was a swing low. Looking for retests. Came down, never retested it, but you had that reversal. With that nice candle reversal. One could have taken a bearish, bullish trade on the reversal. Well, again, the momentum didn't continue down there. It reversed. Let's look at the 15-minute. We're looking at this one right here, reverse. So you could be looking at multiple time frames. So this candle reversed. Just color reversal, but you're going to see where it reversed on the 5 minute. That was the high. There we go. And looking at that 5 minutes. So now we're looking at the 5 minute, that reversal right there. Interesting. It came down, broke below 40.75, big round number, rejected it, reverse. Yeah, not going to catch it on the bottom of the trade, but looking for that opportunity to enter on a bullish trade when it reverses. Well, reversed. That green candle, higher high, higher low. It gets done in that 5 minute. Good. You have this reversal, set up, look for entry. Take the entry on the break above that green candle. Let's zoom in. Break above it. One could have done it if that red one broke above it or that green one broke above it. Entered long. You can have your stop below this 41.75 and look at the momentum continue going higher, higher, higher. Target where? Up here to the 4100, big round numbers. And look at that bearish pin bar. Nice kind of candles formed. So this comes down to, I'll end it like this, chart reading using candlesticks and price levels being swing points, price levels being these big round numbers. Just some beginner's guide to trading. Scalping on the faster time frames intraday. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel. by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.